Welcome back to my channel. My name is Christina, and for this video I thought let me finally film an overview of one of my top 3 most favorite fragrance houses, and the fragrance house is Atelier. So this is a French fragrance house, and the first fragrance I want to mention in this video is a fragrance that is my signature vanilla fragrance, and this is probably one of the most carnal, unique and addictive balsamic vanilla fragrances I have ever smelled. So this is Lune Feline. And Lune Feline is for the lovers of vanilla, a little bit darker, caramel with some styrax, ambergris, some cardamom, and lots of pearl balsam. Some people think it's a little bit too pungent, but to me, this is very smooth, extremely versatile, wearable, and yes, I do love it, especially during winter and fall, but I actually wear this fragrance also when it's hot outside because it has a very addictive profile. This could be your next signature-worthy balsamic vanilla fragrances with some slight cardamom, some woodsy notes, and ambergris. My biggest recommendation from Atelier. So that was Lune Feline. The next fragrance is my signature rose fragrance, and I do have 3 signature rose fragrances, and this is one of them. And this is Rose Omeyyade. Rose Omeyyade is that fruity, carnal, dark, sexy rose fragrance with some oud and with some woodsy nuances. This is a fragrance that I wear during a night out, during winter, when I want to be seen, noticed, and smelled, and when I want to be complimented, because the compliments will just flow at you. You know, people cannot help it when they smell this fragrance. It's just a stunning, slightly oriental rose fragrance that I love, especially when it's a little bit colder outside or during a night out. So this is Rose Omeyyade. My next signature patchouli fragrance that I wear all the time, and it has again a monstrous longevity and performance, and this is Aube Rubis. If you're looking for your next signature worthy, fruity and sexy, stunning patchouli fragrance, this is it. I don't like patchouli fragrances that go in that direction, like cocoa heavy or a little bit dusty. I love patchouli that is, you know, a little bit fruity and playful, and Aube Rubis is one of the most beautiful patchouli fragrances. I think it has some blackcurrant in the opening, and although I'm not a fan of blackcurrant, here it makes this fragrance so unique, slightly playful, fruity, addictive. It's unisex, so perfect for men and ladies. So a definite recommendation if you love patchouli. This is just basically a must-have, and as I call it, one of the most underrated patchouli fragrances. So yeah, Aube Rubis. Now when it comes to freshies, I do have to say Atelier does it almost the best. Their fragrances are, you know, what French Riviera chic and expensive lifestyle smell like. So Riviera Lazuli is a fragrance that I wholeheartedly recommend that you try if you're into aromatic, citrusy, and woodsy fragrances, because this fragrance will not only get you compliments, but it will make you smell not too playful, not too sweet, just very grown-up, elegant, chic, and expensive, and also a little bit sexy. It has that slight sage and cypress. It's a little bit bitter yet aromatic and woodsy. It's not too sweet. It has some fir, some immortel, some lemons and cedar with that sage. But overall, this is your aromatic, woodsy and citrusy cypress fragrance. And I do love cypress in fragrances. Here it's made unisex, appropriate for ladies and men, sexy, chic, grown up and extremely elegant. And also this fragrance is quite long lasting. Just an amazing fragrance, a definite recommendation, Riviera Lazuli. The next fragrance that is also blue, and this is Riviera Sunrise. This is, I don't know which one I prefer more. I love both of these fragrances, and I definitely recommend that you get both because both are equally stunning. But when it comes to one of the best citrusy, powdery, sweet, a little bit bitter and unisex fragrances, then Riviera Sunrise is that fragrance. So this is all about mouth-watering oranges, lemons, some mandarin orange blossom, fig leaf, and basil with some woodsy nuances. So you can definitely smell something a little bit woodsy and also bitter, citrusy, almost mouth-watering, but not edible. This is a stunning, again, unisex fragrance, and I always recommend this fragrance also for men. A stunning fragrance, a definite recommendation from the two. Riviera Lazuli like revolves around those aromatic, woodsy, citrusy, cypress nuances, and Riviera Sunrise revolves around mandarin orange, oranges, citruses, orange blossom, some woody nuances, fig leaf, and basil. Both fragrances are unisex, and I definitely recommend both fragrances because they are equally stunning. The next fragrance are the two newest releases, so Pink Me Up and Noir by Night. Noir by Night is your musky, woodsy, black caviar fragrance. It is aromatic, it's woodsy, it's actually not that dark. The black caviar here is all about some ambrette, and it's musky and it's just slightly dark, but to me this is a refreshing fragrance that has some aromatic and woodsy nuances. People go crazy after Pink Me Up, but I definitely love Noir by Night. So when it comes to Pink Me Up, Pink Me Up is just a fragrance for ladies. It is so vibrant. This is to me a very flirty, grown-up feminine fragrance with some champagne, with citruses, with rose, and some other floral nuances and some musk. But this fragrance is that fragrance if you're looking for one fragrance for life that will make you smell feminine, elegant, yes, flirty, yes, sexy, but always chic and elegant. Try Pink Me Up. It just does it all. It gets me compliments, and men love to smell this fragrance on you, and women will ask you, what are you wearing? So this is basically one of the most stunning women's fragrances called Pink Me Up by Atelier des Oirs. And my latest addition to my Atelier des Oirs collection is one of the best gourmand, fruity, balsamic vanilla fragrances, and this is Rouge Saray. This is one of the best gourmand fragrances. It is all about some cinnamon, plum, dates, again that peru balsam, vanilla, gaillac wood, and patchouli. It is such a complex gourmand fragrance. It will get you compliments. It smells miles away from you. God forbid you overspray it. People will hunt you because this smells so addictive and so good. The plums are thick, satiated, and slightly dry. Then the cinnamon, those dates, those delicious dates with the patchouli. It's one of a kind, true, stunning, easy to understand and easy to pull off gourmand fragrance I have ever smelled. So this is Rouge Saray. And also I do want to share with you a discovery set that you can get from Atelier des Oirs. So this is what it looks like. You usually have their 5 samples in tiny boxes, and this is how I got to know Atelier des Oirs. I bought 2 discovery sets in 2021, and I had, I think, altogether 12 samples. So from the discovery set, I definitely want to review Pomelo Riviera because this is the best pomelo bitter fragrance, and also a fragrance I just don't know how to pronounce. I just don't want to pronounce this fragrance. I will put it on a screen. And Pomelo Riviera by Atelier des Oirs. This to me smells like ocean with some white flowers and with that pomelo. So it's citrusy, woodsy, a little bit bitter, has some salt, orange blossom, and cedar. And this fragrance, this is one of the best bitter, citrusy, salty fragrances with that pomelo. It really smells like pomelo, but it has that bitter tinge, and this is a fragrance that will satisfy your cravings if you're looking for your next bitter citrusy fragrance. So that was Pomelo Riviera. The next fragrance smells actually like popsicles. So this to me really smells like popsicles that I remember from the childhood. This could be a little bit obnoxious if you're not into those fragrances, but this smells like orange popsicles to me. Very sweet, almost fizzy, and yet quite smooth. A gorgeous fragrance, especially for the summer, but I would wear this fragrance only when I'm on a beach, on a vacation, because it just reminds me of those times, and it reminds me especially of orange popsicles. Now the last fragrance is just one of the most beautiful and stunning iris fragrances that smells so elegant. It's unbelievable how smooth this fragrance is, and the fragrance is Iris Fauve. And my sample is now already empty, and I have used up my 4th sample now. This fragrance is all about some iris, cinnamon, lepidum, some myrrh, and also cypriol oil. It is extremely smooth. It's a little bit to my nose aromatic, then powdery, earthy, and just one of the most beautiful, unisex, and elegant iris fragrances ever created. It is a stunning fragrance. I wore it quite a lot when I was in the office, and this fragrance makes you smell put together, elegant, and confident. The next fragrance is called Musc Immortel, and this is your sweet, musky, hazelnutty, woody fragrance. This is really what hazelnuts with sugar, with some woods and musk would smell like to me. It is one of the coziest fragrances, especially during fall and winter. It makes you smell a little bit delicious, warm, spicy, still elegant, not too edible, but it is a fragrance that will definitely remind you of some fireplace, of baking something. It has that sugary texture, but it's not overly sweet. It's very smooth, quite powdery, woodsy, but it just has like, it really reminds you of those hazelnuts with some sugar. But this is a definite recommendation that I would also love to have as a full bottle in my fragrance collection. And I would almost say that I'm saving the best for the last, but I truly love all fragrances from Atelier des Oirs, so I didn't want to rank them, but as the last fragrance, I chose the one that has been on my wish list. This is the most stunning, most complex, and most unique, fresh and sexy fragrance, and this is Nuda Veritas, and this is, I think, now my 6th sample, if I'm not mistaken. Nuda Veritas, like, this is all about cologne, orange blossom, some jasmine, some bag, some citrusy opening, some ambroxan, ambrette, and some slides oak moss in the base. It is stunning, it's complex, unique, so elegant and extremely smooth and quite long lasting. So for a citrusy freshie with that cologne note and with that orange blossom, this is very long lasting, and it has a beautiful, a gorgeous and sexy oak moss in the base. And I love this fragrance, especially on me, but I do love this fragrance also on man. So yeah, that was Nuda Veritas. And that was a quick overview of one of my most favorite fragrance houses, Atelier des Oirs, that I always recommend that you try if you're looking for your next signature worthy fragrance, be it floral or iris or woody or rose fragrance. You will find it in this fragrance house in their portfolio. So yeah, that was it. Thank you for watching. Give a thumbs up, subscribe. See you next time. Bye bye.